I'm a little bit uncertain as to who to give my Fighter of the Card award to. Let's just say that were some quite interesting turns of events for me. I don't know if I should give it to that Gastelum bloke, Kelvin or Kevin or something like that, the one who managed to beat Uriah Hall, who was picked to be the next, Anderson Silva, shall we say, and had been the next Anderson Silva all the way through tough, because he won a split decision. Or could that possibly be argued both ways? I don't know. Should I give it to Cole Miller, whose destruction of Bart Paluski was pretty solid, whether it was the stand-up game or the ground game where it finished, because I didn't see that one coming. It has to be said, the way he took advantage of when Bart found his mark and started sort of moving forward to the takedown that went straight into back control. Or should I give it to Uriah Faber, who I said couldn't possibly submit Scott Jorgensen, but when Scott was getting tired in the fourth round, managed to do so. Or maybe I should give it to Travis Brown, who knocked out Gabriel Gonzaga in not quite as splendid a fashion as Gabriel Gonzaga managed to knock out Crocop, but the end was pretty similar. I don't know. I mean, there were a whole range, it has to be said, of stoppages as well, from people who I assume were in tough, who I didn't know were on the card before, and don't know much about, having not really heard anything except the headlines for tough all the way through. I'm not going to give it to Travis Brown. I think I might have to give it to Cole Miller. I I was just quite impressed because I wasn't really expecting him to be as good as that, it has to be said. So Uriah Faber, I might have given it to him had it happened in the first 3 rounds. Unfortunately for Gastelum, you could argue with a split decision it might have gone or could have gone the other way. So I think it's yes, Cole Miller, a bit of a blast from the past, but a tougher nonetheless to be awarded my Fighter of the Card for this tough finale.